Hello everyone, Dave here, and welcome to another discussion video. In this discussion video, I would like to discuss how change is good. Yes, that's right. Change can be a good thing. I know that there is a lot of thought at the moment that says that you shouldn't change because it's too hard and it's not worth the risk, but I disagree with that. I believe that experiencing change is a good thing. It helps you to grow as a person. It allows you to experience new things, to get out there and broaden your horizons. After all, if things never changed, then we would never grow. We would never progress from that of a child, from that of a baby. Could you imagine being a baby for your whole life? To not know, to not grow, to not develop, to always needing constant care, not be able to feed yourself or speak for yourself or have control over your bowel movements. Could you imagine living like that? Could you imagine having the same outlook of life when you were 5 throughout your entire life to the same outlook of life that you had when you were 15? No. It's very hard to think like that. As we have changed, we have grown, we have matured, we have become a different person. We have changed over time. We have grown in height, in knowledge, in our understanding of the world, if you will, our ability to process and discuss the information that we have learnt, that we have come to understand in our own unique way. But even then, as adults, we get stuck, we stagnate. If a pool of water, if a stream of water gets blocked up, it becomes a pool, and over time that pool stagnates as there's nowhere for that water to flow. And stagnant water, as we know, has a lot of issues with it. It has bacteria growing in it. It can become overrun with pondweed. It can eventually even dry up and cease to be. That is why change is good. Like a river is always flowing, the water is always constantly changing. And we ourselves need to change not like drastic things, but give things a try, like finding out for a few months if eating these different foods, the ones that we normally eat, gives us any health benefits, by trying to go to a different gym, different workout routines to increase our health, by reading different books than we would normally read to increase our knowledge. By changing ourselves and our perception of the world, we can grow as an individual. And as we grow as an individual, we can pass that knowledge on to others. We can hold intelligent and informative discussions with each other about what we've learned. And by hearing what that other person thinks, that gives us even more stuff to change, to look into, to develop. Now, I'm not always saying that you should take everything you hear at face value, because there is a lot of misinformation out there, a lot of untruths, a lot of very clever deceptions. And how do we find out what these deceptions and untruths are? By changing our perception of them, by looking into them, by trying to figure out what it is that is going to be said or is being said. What is your perception of what I'm saying? Is it something that you agree with, something that you really don't understand? Is it something that you believe is a whole lot of codswallop? Beautiful word, codswallop. A load of nincompoopical nonsense. Don't say that a few times fast, it probably won't end up good. But what I'm saying is that we change and grow as living, breathing human beings, as life changes. From the day that we're born to the day that we die, we are on a constant change. Our body is constantly changing. Our mind is constantly growing and is changing. Our emotional state, our conscious state, our hormonal state is constantly changing. Everything about us as an individual, as a species, as a planet, even the solar system is constantly changing. Nothing stays the same. You may think it does and that every day runs into each other. That is when your life is starting to stagnate, because you're not growing as an individual, that you're not learning, that you're not pushing those boundaries to find out what it is you really need to do and what it is you want to do. It is something that I've been working on. Now, things in this channel, you'll notice, will start to change. There'll be some tweaks here and there. There might be some animations. There might be a bit more of the philosophy, a bit more of the Zen, and even starting to go into the psychological. There will be changes in the way that the channel format is done. There will eventually be a change to the introductory video to this channel. There'll be changes in the way that this channel is promoted as a channel itself, be that things like Patreon and PayPal, to help with the increasing financial burden of the channel. Now, PayPal and Patreon are only for those people that want to do it. You know, if you become a patron, you get access to videos early and get to choose discussions that we will have. If there's a certain philosophy you want to have discussed, if there is a certain psychological thing you want to look at, if there's certain Zen issues that you want to bring up, if there's any sort of things that you want to discuss and have brought forward in a video, then that is what the Patreon is for. As a regular donor, you get those benefits. Or if you don't care about those extra benefits and just want to help the channel grow and develop, for me to get in a second pair of hands, so to speak, to help write scripts, to help with the animations, to help with the daily running of the channel, and you just want to do one-off donation, then that is what PayPal's for. Because yes, with my philosophy videos going forward, they will have scripts that I need to write down, scripts that I need to go through, scripts that need to be edited and formatted, rather than just the continuous babble that I've had before with my philosophy videos. There will still be Warhammer builds and Gundam builds. Changes are happening to this channel. Changes are happening in my current paid job. I am doing more hours in that paid job, which means that there is less time to do what I enjoy, less time to create content, less time to discuss, to write, to research these videos, which is why I am changing the way this channel is run by asking you for financial help. It's not a mission of failure. It is a mission of growth. This channel needs to grow. This channel needs your help in order to grow. And by donating, by being a patron, you allow me to employ somebody to help write the scripts, to do the animations that are in the works, to create music to go with some of these videos. Not just using the preset ones that are on my editor, by helping employ people to film videos, by being in videos, by having more than one person speaking to you, by having different points of view and different things being said by different people. The discussions that we can have will help grow the channel, help grow your knowledge, and help grow the society and the world in general. At least that is the aim. That is the aim, and that is the goal, and that is the changes that are happening. More and more I am looking into how to make this a more substantial and more entertaining and more knowledgeable platform for you to enjoy, for you to grow, for you to experience the wonders and joys of everything that life has to offer. Yes, there will still be random videos of trips occasionally that I got planned for you to experience different places in the world, different activities and different sort of parks that are around. By allowing you to see into a snippet of what they offer, it will want you to go out and enjoy different places, hopefully changing your perception of the world by allowing you to see the different perceptions that others have. And together we can change each other, change society, and change the world for the better by understanding that at the end of the day, we are all the same. We have all come from a mum. We all have a father. We are all born to this world one way or the other. And at the end of the day, when all the dust is settled, when the twilight is upon us, we all pass from this world. We all die. We all fade into memory. But through our genes, through our siblings, through our offspring, we live on. And they will continue the cycle of change to make humanity a better and better and better species. At least that's my thoughts on change. What are your thoughts on change? Do leave your thoughts in the comments below as always. Don't forget to like, subscribe. If you want to support me on Patreon or PayPal, please do. Until the next time, this is Dave. Knowledge is power if we use it wisely.